It's a good one, it's in and over. Varga. That was a near post one, which a lot of the teams nowadays try. Back across goal, Varga just getting underneath it.
Yeah, that was a great delivery. That's all about the delivery of Aidan McGeady. Great pace on it, whipped the ball in great, and Varga just couldn't go over the top of it.
Here's Hartson. He takes players well on, and Rubio was holding. And I wonder if the referee could have played advantage there, Derek.
I think it would have been a best decision, because John Hartson cut across him.
There he is there, yeah.
He cut across him here, as you see, and he was just ready to pull in.
And it comes. There he is, behind it, yes! John Hartson makes it look ridiculously simple. It's 1-0 to Celtic. They were well in front in terms of possession. They had to put it in the back of the net, and he does it as well as anybody else in the land at the moment.
Many times we've seen a great delivery from Thompson there, and just a great little touch from John Hartson.
Here's Lawson. Right in there again, and that could have killed the game off. Sutton following right through there.
That was quite magnificent play from Aidan McGeady, just a wee slide rule pass through there. Great awareness and great vision from him there, just slightly too far ahead of Sutton.
Hamilton misjudged it. O'Brien, nice pace there by O'Brien. He can certainly move the ball about a bit. There's Britton. That was a decent effort by Britton. Apart from anything else, I think Rob Douglas will be glad of the exercise and getting a grip of the ball, because it is really lashing now, and I think that ball will be very greasy.
Burton O'Brien's been all over the place for Livingston today. He's by far their best player, determined to get on the ball and make things happen.
McGeady, lovely little through ball, and Petrov can't get hold of it. Beautiful play by McGeady again. If that had come off, then it would have been one of the goals of the season, I think. Leonard did well to get that away. He was in a tight position again. Hartson wins it again, and just pass. Well, that's the third time they've been able to combine like that. The ball in the air, a little head flick, and then came Sutton to try and finish it off. He wasn't far away.
Yeah, it's basic play as well, isn't it? It's a good ball in from Jackie, and just good strength again from John Hartson. Lays it into Sutton's pass. I know it's on his left side, but a player of his quality, you'd expect him at least to make the keeper save it or hit the target from there.
Hamilton. Britton. Bahoken goes on the right. Britton again, now Bahoken. And that's just tipped. Well, I think that deceived everybody. It looked like a cross. I think it was intended to be a cross, but it extended the keeper.
Yeah, very much. I tested it to Rob Douglas there. I think he just tried to put pace on it. For me, that's a cross, and maybe wind assisted as well, and put Rab in a bit of problem. But he adjusted his feet well, made a good save.
Corner kick. O'Brien to take. Turns away from goal, not the best. Stanage tries to go in, and it's in, I think. It's the equaliser, pushed in there by Jim Hamilton. They were looking across to the linesman on the far side, as if he would be offside. But the big centre forward got in there. A little bit fortunate with a deflection.
Yeah, it shows a bit of fortune here. It's a decent strike from the edge of the box by Stanage, and it comes off Varga, his right foot, and yeah, just a slight touch from Varga there.
In goes Celtic again. Here is Hartson trying to get a shot in. It's a free kick. Celtic obviously enraged at having been quite the superior side, and now back in level terms, and you could see it in the way they surged downfield there. Lovell is shouting at his goalkeeper. I don't know what he can cry from here, because Thompson, I think, will go for it. Not enough power, and the direction was too obvious. Barger down the wrong way though. Snodgrass put it down, and there's a drive by Hamilton. Good effort that.
Jim Hamilton's known for his heading prowess, but I think having played with him at Aberdeen, technically he's very gifted. A great left foot on him, great striker of the ball, and that wasn't too far away.
Nicely guided in. Still the pressure is on though. Thompson again. That's a free kick this time. And they must realise that going in like that on the edge of the box could be fatal. Referee is satisfied the defensive wall is the appropriate distance. McGeady, is he going for it? He is! Just past. Huge roar from the crowd on the other side. I think they thought it had hit the inside of the net.
Yeah, for a moment there I did as well. Great technique. That's only inches away, isn't it?
Here's Lawson. Little dab forward again. Hartson. And corner kick. Again, well engineered between the two big men up front. Tried to lay it back there to Sutton. Quicken the uptake, on it like a flash. And it goes, and just brilliantly saved. Again, it was Hartson getting to it. And that's his best save of the game by Meldrum. Lawson, will he let fly? He does. There was a deflection there. Barger came forward very well for that. Barger. Good anticipation there again by Sutton. Here he is again. No offside, and it's saved. There was no marking. I don't know why they're complaining, because Hartson was certainly not offside as far as I'm concerned.
No, it was fine. If David McNamee maybe out with this picture, he was playing him well onside in a left back position, and he's complaining to the referee, but he's actually playing everyone onside. Great technique from Hartson. He does everything right. Meldrum produces a great save.
This time McGeady. Absolutely intense pressure in this goalmouth now. Baldy is up there. A penalty is awarded by the referee for hands by Hamilton.
He's got to be careful. Archie's been booked already. Jim Hamilton's just booked there. I think he could go off the pitch if he doesn't be careful.
Here it goes. Ball is played down there.
That's a handball, is it?
Yeah. Sutton with it. Celtic are 2-1 up. The pressure had to pay off, and it did. He scores with simplicity, but it was a vital one.
Yeah, good composure, a bit of pressure. Kick on Sutton there. Yeah, it's good composure, good penalty kick.
Just touched away by Bahoken, that was bad play. Hartson. Sutton is streaking into the middle. There he is. Just touched away. Great save again by the keeper. Why Sutton was not marked in that run, I'll never know.
That was quite magnificent. That was an attack from their own half. Again, the telepathic understand between Hartson and Sutton, and it should have been a goal.
Beautiful play by Sutton again. There he is. Can't get it through this time. Stanic gets it back. He's got no pace though. Here's Hamilton. Britton going round that outside. That's a decent ball. There was a lot of curl and whip in that one.
Like earlier on, I didn't know if that was a cross or a shot, but it was fantastic play. Good possession play from Livingston. obviously angered by the penalty decision. Young Richard Britton there puts in a great effort.
Stanic. Went for Hamilton. Well, he got in there. No strength in a header at all, but he was well positioned. Petrov. Oh, great effort there by Hartson. We've talked about his physique, but he's also agile.
Yeah,
that proved it there.
Fantastic agility, a great wee head across goal against from Stan Varga, and just a nice wee bicycle kick from John Hartson.
Still Livy going. Only seconds remaining. Hamilton. Mahoken, brilliantly saved. Douglas stood his ground there. That would have been sensational. It was a very, very tight angle indeed.